Morning, I'm out here in the Agua Fria River Canyon and I'm going to stop for a minute and talk about an anime, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time is a contemporary sci-fi fantasy adventure set in Japan. It was a 2006 theatrical movie in Japan and has been picked up by Bandai for release in North America this coming year. I've already picked up the DVD release from Region 2 Japan, and I'm going to review it based on that. Makoto is an ordinary high school student. Her grades are not exceptional by any means, and she struggles academically from time to time. She's a little on the clumsy side, and she enjoys playing catch after school out on the baseball diamond with two of her friends, Kyotsuki and Chiaki. That pair plus Makoto's girlfriend Yuri form a group of mutual friends whose friendship actually seems to run more than script deep. One day she's working after school cleaning up the science lab for one of the teachers when she has a very strange encounter in the back room of the science lab. After that, she's on her way home when the bike she's riding on has a brake failure, and she's about to total it big time when she discovers she has a miraculous new ability to leap back in time and take a do-over. The landing is the hard part. After doing this mysterious leap, the next adult she encounters is her Aunt Majo, who she's supposed to deliver some peaches to, and she consults with her. Majo is pretty cool about it.
それタイムリープよ。タイムリープ?
She works for a museum and restores paintings for a living. She's rather calming about the entire thing, doesn't think it's anything terribly exceptional, and suggests experimenting with the ability. These experiments will involve a bit of actual leaping. And after a few iterations, she manages to jump backwards in time at will. Once she's mastered the technique, she starts using it for all sorts of trivial things. If there's a surprise test, she can go back and do some last-minute cramming. When she rents a karaoke room, she can go back and use the karaoke room till she's totally hoarse, much to the confusion of the people she's using it with. And she can go back in time and snatch that pudding out of the refrigerator that her sister cruelly stole from her. Part of the charm of the film is Makoto never thinks about doing anything with the ability other than the trivial. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time works as an enchanting fairy tale because its heroine, Makoto, is so enchanting herself. We like her because she has imperfections as well as her nice personality. While she's kind and honest and would never think of using her power to go back and do something bad or greedy, such as try to make money out of it, she's also an avoider. She would rather avoid things she doesn't want to confront. So rather than deal with the problem that she always oversleeps and is late for class, she just oversleeps and shows up on time anyway because she can go back in time. Faced with a minor accident in cooking class that embarrasses her, she goes back in time and puts someone else into the path of that embarrassment. And then she feels a little guilty about it afterwards. And faced with an unexpected confession of love, she prefers to avoid dealing with her own feelings, whether she wants to hurt the boy's feelings or whether she in fact really does like him. And so she prefers to go back in time and avoid the entire conversation altogether. I'm really glad this series has been picked up by somebody for U.S. distribution because I think that's going to mean we'll get a dub. And a dub means we can watch this with the whole family because this is a really good story for all ages to enjoy. I found The Girl Who Leapt Through Time to be a charming film. It's funny, it's romantic, it's exciting, it's dramatic, it's touching. It manages to merge all those elements into a beautiful film, and I'm really excited that it's going to be released in the U.S. I hope Bandai does a good job with it. For the Japanese R2 release, I'm going to give it 5 stars, and I hope you'll watch it. Thanks for listening.